I don't know if you heard, but people don't go to nightclubs anymore. They go running. It's no surprise that run clubs are taking over right now. People finding community and health benefits never seen. Something that's built off of making sure that nobody's left behind. NLB. So I just want to take you through the process of how I'm making this documentary, from pre-production, shooting, and just everything that goes on, because this is a lot of work. What I find is so important is how we're documenting these runs, how we're documenting the run club and everything that goes on. Chad is obviously someone who's so busy and the schedule's always like changing, things come last minute, and it's for me and Jaden, it's like, how are we documenting these runs, why are we doing it, when are we doing it? And I think sometimes as well, just like letting the camera roll and just taking the moment. And sometimes I think when you're documenting runners and you're documenting people, it's like, and I'm still learning this as well, is how do you be in the moment, and how just sometimes you kind of just be a fly on the wall. You don't always have to be so loud and in people's faces, but you're just letting the camera roll and like letting these moments really take off. When you're documenting people, sometimes you just need to be quiet and just let them do their thing, and sometimes just not be the main focus. Don't let the camera be the main focus, but let the real life moments take place and let them just unravel, because they do, and magic happens when you do see that frame. And it may be someone come to the run club, it may be someone who is like a big influence. Those moments there, they can be the most powerful moments. But I feel like through this, we're gonna create a real essence of like community, the people that are involved in this, why they're coming here. And everyone's here because they support Chad and they support his vision, they support the run club, and just the community as an aspect, as a whole. I think that community aspect is so powerful, and that's one thing that me and Jaden are gonna like go and unravel and uncover through this documentary. Why do people come to a run club? Why do people come here? Because so many people are constantly going on runs, and it's a brand new thing. I said before, like, people don't go to nightclubs anymore, they go on a run, because that is how people find that new freedom. They find a community, they find people that also resonate with them. Like to Chad, he's doing something amazing here, building something with amazing people who actually want to go and support him, and it's just like the best thing. And I think for us to go and document this, it's powerful, and it shows that somewhere like Milton Keynes has this, and many places, there's many run clubs around, there's many destinations and cities and all around the UK, but this place here, NLB in Milton Keynes, it speaks so many volumes. There's so many people that are doing amazing things in their own respective careers, but coming together for one on a Saturday morning, waking up to go on these runs, on a Monday evening, go on these runs, fitness events, the 1 year anniversary, like all of these things that we're doing and they're doing, it's powerful.
It's
-6.
-6.
We're filming -6, bro. This is a certain
So this is the
dedication.
behind the scenes, feature behind the scenes.
I don't know what this one's really close to home, and I mean literally close to home. So we're here live from Milton Keynes, and it's kind of from a certain perspective where I'm working with people that I've kind of grown up with or known over time, and kind of documenting that in a way where I'm actually involved in it. It's different. It's weird, and obviously working with Luke, who I've worked with in projects before. I just feel like the biggest thing that makes working on a project together is just trusting someone's vision, trusting someone's idea.
When we're like sitting down, going for our pre-production and making sure that what we're getting is what we want, we'll figure the story out, and we'll know in the edit when we're making certain choices. We're making certain choices because of the story, and the story is first. And we're not trying to build attention from flashy cuts. It's real storytelling, real life people doing real life things. I feel like with this and like making this documentary, there's no real guidebook on how you do this. And I feel like for us, it comes down to pre-production and planning sometimes. And of course, sometimes we are going on these runs and like documenting these runs, documenting meetings and everything that goes on. There is no real plan on like how we do this. Sometimes it's in the moment of like, go and capture that and just go and be there and be present. And that's the main thing. And now, like, we've started this project, and how it's even came about from like me and Jaden working together, going on different projects to make this happen here, to like build these stories out, because we are making many documentaries as well as one massive documentary. I feel like it's so important for us to get this pre-production right, and we spend so much time going through this, collaborating on this, speaking back and forth on how we want to do things. And of course, like, I am directing this, but I feel like Jaden's also a director himself, because he's here putting in countless hours and countless shifts of pre-production to get my story and get my vision through to me, and how I'm also like implementing my vision as well to him. And I guess like speaking back and forth, and like, we are essentially both DP in this, but at the same time I feel like he's also a director in this story as well as me. And I feel like with pre-production, we've managed to get our ideas down, we've managed to build some stories out, and we have like 3 or 4 chapters that we're really going to be working on, 3 different strong segments that we want to go and work on in this series of videos. from the genesis and like Chad's story, the boxing part, and everything that goes on in his life and everything that he's been doing for the past like nearly 2 years now, and boxing even longer than that. How do you even go from 2 people running with you to now suddenly having 100 people with you on a run club on a Saturday morning at the AMs? How do you even get that many people to really back your idea? And I feel like it's important for us to go and speak to him, to work out like, why does he do what he does, what drives him in the morning, and sometimes as well, I guess for someone who's starting something, what is his struggles, like why has he made this, and what are the things that he's encountered along the way. The journey gets tough sometimes, and sometimes as well, like when you are an owner of something, it can be lonely. And I feel like for Chad, he's got a lot of people around him, but sometimes there's so many moments where you are just quiet and you're by yourself and you're trying to work out all these like logistical things. And that's why a team has been made, and the team is around him to help him get these ideas out, to help him funnel these ideas, and to help him get his real vision through.
Because a lot of the times when we're filming and we're doing a lot of things, it comes on the fly. It's very like spontaneous, and sometimes Luke may say something, we'll be like, alright, I'm gonna get this, capture this. I may not see it yet, but I trust that I know he's seen it and he's gonna act upon it. And usually when that happens, magic always comes out of it. I'll be looking at the footage and I'll be like, yo, that was cold.
We're using, the gear we're using, we're currently using certain cameras. So of course, Jaden's shooting right now behind this camera. We're using the Sony ZV-E1. We've got a few lenses. We're currently using also the A7S III as well, which is Jaden's. We've got a few lenses that we're using. We've got the 28-60, or 24-70, the Helios 58mm 442. We've got a 10-18 wide-angle lens. All these different like gadgets that we need.
Almost, I feel like now where we are at this point in the documentation, I feel like we're at the very middle part. I feel like the next few weeks it's gonna be very pivotal, especially with Chadwick's interview. I think that'll be the foundation to the documentary. And once we capture that, I feel like we can actually start beginning editing sequences and start piling music together, and yeah, just enjoy the roads.
Of course, I think one thing that's really important as well is having a good mic. We've got some DJI mics we're using, we've got some shotgun mics, and I feel like sometimes having someone mic'd up and not having to be so close to them is such a powerful tool, because you can be 20, 30 feet away and they can just be doing their thing and it's like being in their own little vibe without a camera right in their faces. And I feel like with these lav mics, they are a game changer for us. It's amazing. It's been going good, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very like optimistic about this. I feel like for me and Jaden, this is going to be a big year for us in projects, and this is the one project that we're actually documenting year round.
If I'm being honest, right, the first few times when I document on the Saturdays, the Run Club, I was very like, I had a lot of notes, I had a lot of things I had to capture, a lot of things I want to do technically, type of shots, this dynamic shots, this lens, this whatever. But now in this process, because we filmed it a lot, I've kind of just realized, like, especially with documentary filmmaking anyways, like, you can plan as much as you want, but you just have to go with the flow. Like, you have to be spontaneous, you got to be fluid.
So this is behind the scenes of making a documentary. So me, Jaden, making this documentary about an Obi. I think for us, this year is the year of passion projects, getting out there and just making sure that we can create meaningful projects that are gonna like resonate with people. And of course, like, everyone's running nowadays. Like, running is the new thing. People don't go to nightclubs, they run.
So a lot of the times now, I'm just thinking, just be fluid. I don't even think about much. I don't even think about the key shot anymore. I just kind of be fluid and let the story just get lost in the story. And I think that's why documentary filmmaking is so beautiful, because yes, you are narratively trying to control the story, but at the same time it has a life of its own. That's what the lens is capturing.
And yeah, just get it together. I'm excited. He's obviously behind the camera. We're still currently sorting out how we're going to be managing the data. That's one thing that's in our minds. Every single run, there's about 40 gigabytes or so, at least. So it's just like, the storage is crazy. But we're just working out how we like manage that for the future. And then yeah, when we get that right, that's it, man. That's it. I'm excited, man. This is what it takes. This is what we're doing, and yeah, I'm having a good time.
Yes, it's going to be a long road, but yeah, I feel like we're finally catching ground now. So looking forward to it. Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Love, man. Peace and love always.
So 3 rounds, 3 minutes. Trying to get the fight done, not done, no. Yeah, right. Trying to wrap it up, man. We'll get paid for overtime, man. You know what I mean? Let's go!
Oh, that's so cute. Hello. Yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Hello, out.